committed, right? He set the tone. So now what is Paul George going to do? Because I'm hearing Paul George want the max. Are the Clippers going to give him the max? I don't believe so. Can they reach common ground?
Really fits the culture. That's the guy I would really cling to. But you got to find somebody that's a good wing defender, will put in the minutes, doesn't need the ball a ton. I do think Paul George is fascinating.
We excited and happy for Kawhi reaching a deal to hopefully make him a Clipper for the rest of his career. When my time comes, we'll be ready for those conversations as well.
All right, what's going on, YouTube? It's NYC Sports Talk back at it. And I just wanted to say, hope everyone's having a great Memorial Day today. I know I'm having a great Memorial Day myself. All right, I want to just give a nice quick shout out to the Boston Celtics. I'm giving them a shout out because they're up 3-0 against the fake Indiana Pacers, right? Fluke team. And they were smiling. They were all big and mighty against the Knicks. It feels really good. Shout out to the Boston Celtics. They're making it great. And I expect them to get swept. So, I don't really like Boston that much, But in this instance, I'm a big Boston fan, And now Indiana Pacers are going to go out like the stupid, fluke, fake, bum team that they are. And now they're finally getting exposed. All right? They thought they're all big and tough for beating the Bucks without Giannis and Dame. And now they thought they were really big and tough for going to a Game 7 with half a Knicks team. So it is what it is. And I'm really happy to see it. Halliburton's injured now. And, now the season's over. Well, the season was over before you even got to the Celtics. Let's be honest. They should have never made it this far. But anyway, with that being said, the Knicks lost, right? And I've been doing a lot of thinking, right, on what the Knicks should do this offseason to get better, right? The first move that they should make, right, highest priority, is that you should sign Isaiah Hartenstein, right? He's not under contract, so you got to get him signed. Because Mitchell Robinson, he's never healthy. He's good, but he's never healthy. And Achua is not it. Achua is he's a depth piece. They need to get a better depth piece than Achua. And if you lose Hartenstein, you can't rely on an injured Mitchell Robinson, and you can't rely on Achua. So you need the Knicks need Hartenstein, Isaiah Hartenstein. So we got to resign him. That's number one. Okay. And number two, I would say you would go out and try to see if Chris Paul is available, right? And have Chris Paul come to the Knicks to play, a bench piece so that Jalen Brunson could get a break, okay? In this past season, these past playoffs, Jalen Brunson's playing 48 minutes constantly. That's just not sustainable. And now he's got injured, right? Jalen Brunson's our star. He is, he's going to be our star for the future. But he needs a break. So if you go out and get Chris Paul to complement Jalen Brunson, he goes to the bench, let Chris Paul play anywhere from 6 to 10 minutes a game, at 6 to 10 minutes a night. And he could run the offense, great point guard, knows what he's doing, got a lot of veteran experience bringing to the table, can shoot the three, shoot the mid-range, can do anything, right? Assist, you got it, you name it. I think he'd be the perfect fit into New York Knicks, right? So, yeah, I think that's one. You got to make sure Jalen Brunson's healthy. Now, this is where people may or may not agree. And I found out recently that Colin Cowherd actually agrees. Or I'm actually a little surprised that Colin Cowherd actually thought the same thing I was thinking, right? And when it comes to OG Anunoby, I think they shouldn't sign OG Anunoby because he can't stay healthy either, even though he's good. He can't stay healthy either. Julius Randle can't stay healthy. I think the Knicks should go out and get Paul George. Okay? Now, I say this for a bunch of reasons. Paul George, two-way player, 6'8", can shoot the three, play great defense, mid-range, in the paint, all three levels score. He doesn't need, the most important thing, he doesn't need the ball to be good. He can play off ball. You can do anything you want with him. You could have run pick and rolls, put him on the outside. I mean, I think he's the guy. He'd be the perfect fit. If the Knicks go and get him, you're unstoppable. Okay, because Paul George is still that great. Maybe it's with the contract. Does he want to play here for a little bit less? Do the Knicks offer him a max contract? They're willing to do that for Kevin Durant and Kyrie. Would they do that for Paul George? Right? So this would be a great move for the New York Knicks. And, I mean, I've seen reports saying, the Philadelphia 76ers. Why would Paul George want to go to Philly? You just lost to the Knicks. Why would you want to go to Philly? Harden went to Philly. Nothing came of it. Jimmy Butler left Philly. Ben Simmons, that team is not good, and it will never be good. It's just plain and simple. I'm sorry, Philly. I'm sorry. You're just not good. Okay? This ain't the Eagles. This ain't the Phillies in baseball, Citizens Bank. This is the 76ers. Okay? You guys had a loser mentality for the past 10 years. Trust the process, really. That's really where you want to go. I don't even care if that whole regime is not there anymore. The fact that it still happened, kind of appalling. If Paul George has any brain, okay, he would come to the Knicks. And now another big reason why, right, because of course he's going to be a fit, but when you look at the Clippers, Ty Lue's not going to stay there either. Ty Lue never wanted to go to the Clippers. He wanted to go to the Lakers, coach LeBron James, right, which they had history of. But they didn't, there wasn't any option open, so he just went to the Clippers instead. And it's too much of a hassle, man. The Clippers have not worked out. Kawhi Leonard is always this guy's just never played since 2019. I'm going to be honest. He's just never, healthy at all. It's always something with Kawhi. And now you guys have Harden, Westbrook. Have all these players on the team, that just can't get the job done. And they can't even go back to Western Conference Finals. Does Paul George really want to play on that type of team? It might be Cali, right? I know he's from Cali, but do you want to stay there? No. You got this is your last opportunity. Your last chance. He's still an elite player, elite two-way player. The Knicks need defense and shooting. Paul George and the Knicks, perfect fit. We'd be unstoppable. Would be unstoppable. Make it happen. Paul George, he should come to the Knicks. If by any chance you watch this video, PG, you got to come to the Knicks. Playoff P, you get that activated, you come to the Knicks, you'll be on fire. There's no other player that I would want right now. So, with that being said, let me know your thoughts. Right, Phillies fans, let me know your thoughts. Do you still want PG? Right, Clippers fans, do you want PG? Let me know your thoughts. So with that being said, again, have a nice Memorial Day, and I'm out. Peace.